Hi.
Hey! Hey, we're the McBrides if you don't know. We're doing this video just as kind of a little introduction. Recently, I made the decision that I am done with social media. So Facebook, Insta, I was never on Twitter, including TikTok. Gone. I'm done with them all. I did post a video kind of explaining that. Maybe I'll get into that more on another video. This is just an introduction to us and what we're going to be doing. This is my wife, Mary.
Hi, I'm Mary. This is my husband, Buzz.
I'm Buzz. Yeah. We're going to try to have a little bit of fun with this, but this is basically going to be us talking about our life, or my life, without social media. Her decisions are her decisions. I'm not making that for her.
Well, to speak for me, I don't really spend much time on Facebook. I never had a Twitter or had an Instagram, maybe briefly, but I never really got into it. TikTok was my bread and butter, like all day long, scrolling on through. But I guess with everything that's going on recently and just the way our lives have been turning, it feels right to kind of put that down and focus on kind of more real-time things we can do to enrich our lives and get closer to the people around us. So That's the goal, I guess, a vague goal. But.
Right. And you would think with 4 cats, we wouldn't have time anyway, but somehow cats don't take much time. So
they don't like us very much.
There's that too. So what we've done instead, we decided to divert our time a little bit, even from television. Really, just frankly, there's just a lot of bad information being broadcast out there through media outlets, and I just needed to get away from that and start focusing on real news and what's actually happening in the world, and also things around the house. So, you know, we're back to reading more. We're starting to pick up books from School of Life that basically they deal with emotional intelligence and dealing with stressful things in life. Also started reading some comic books more, like I used to do, not collecting, just reading. So like trade paperbacks, things like that, things that are less expensive, and I don't have to worry about keeping them nice and everything, as long as I get to read them.
And I'm so excited because I've been an avid gardener for a couple years now, and that's something that I'm kind of trying to get him to help me with and get into with me. So hopefully we can have some videos about building our garden up a little bit more. We live in an urban setting, so hopefully we'll have some tips to share about maybe urban homesteading, things like that, making and growing your own food if you're interested in that kind of thing. Of course, there's limits to that, but we just want to do what we can to really kind of reinvest in our own lives and our own communities, and I don't know, just stay off our screens a little bit.
Yeah, as we're recording on the screen. But I understand, you know, this is all kind of an idea that there's a lot of things being funneled into very few people right now, and we're just trying to help funnel that somewhere else. So, you know, shopping locally more, you know, getting away from buying from Amazon. We realize this is Google and it's a big tech. We get that. We're not trying to tell you to live off the grid or to just totally change your entire life. We are not doing that, just so you know. This is just doing a little bit in that direction, and we'll see how far it ends up. This is just where we're at right now.
Yeah.
I apologize for the close-up of my forehead a few minutes ago. I was reaching for my paint can. You can kind of see the color there. That's one of our projects for the house. We're going to be painting the living room a nice brighter color, kind of a bluish green. Fits with the mid-century vibes that we have in our house. So, you know, that's going to be something that we're going to hopefully be doing. With wintertime, my job is a little bit, there's a little bit less work, so I get random days off because there's no work to do. So I figure it's a good time. We'll do something, and while I'm here, I can do little projects like paint the living room and stuff. So that's going to be part of what we do as well. Yeah. You're probably going to see videos of cats.
Yeah. Well, and we might do projects about the cats too, because in essence, they're like our children. So yeah, they get a lot of attention. We're going to ask you to give them some attention, probably, is what I'm thinking. There might be, I mean, I'm expecting what we do and say to vary wildly, honestly, depending on what's going on. But we just kind of wanted to document our journey through kind of detoxing from social media and resetting our personal priorities and we'll see if we have any fun doing it.
Yeah, and I mean, be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I might change my mind. I might go back.
Right.
I just did this today. I just deleted Facebook and Insta.
Yeah.
You know, I downloaded all my pictures and stuff first. Don't worry. I still have pictures of all the beautiful faces,
Yeah.
even my wife's.
Oh, yeah.
So, and hey, just so you know, beautiful voice. You're gonna hear it.
No.
She doesn't want you to, but you're gonna.
You don't have to. It's okay. Well, let's garden.
So-
Let's garden together.
We're going to do that too.
Yeah.
I think one of the things that we've talked about, and we're just talking about things so far, we haven't really gotten anywhere yet. But one of the things we are talking about is possibly doing an apothecary garden.
Yeah.
You know, part of what's going on and part of what we're concerned about for the future is healthcare.
Yeah.
You know, all the insurance companies, healthcare, car insurance, homeowner insurance, they're all doing things that as a business, I guess I can't really fault them for trying to maintain their profits. But I've always had a philosophy of people over profits. And for me, that's unacceptable for a business to do that because it puts profits over people, and that's not acceptable for me. For people who have known me for a long time, you know that's where I stand. I understand business. I understand the importance of profit, but I also understand how taking care of your people helps with your profit. So I believe as a business philosophy, people over profit will always come out better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And but I don't own a business, so don't trust me to be your guide on that.
But
front.
I think we could get into a lot of fun and probably a little bit of trouble trying to make, you know, things kind of as we can to help with our wellness, help with our kitchen and kind of our medicine cabinet safely, you know, where possible. And just trying to, you know, kind of take control of all that stuff is kind of a fun, exciting thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So this is us. We're the McBrides. Look for us.
Yeah.
We haven't come up with a name for this channel yet. Right now, it's just under one of my nickname things.
Yeah, we're just having fun.
So don't worry about that. But eventually, you know, if we start to have some fun with this, we'll come up with a name and we'll slap it on there. Yeah. You know. Until then, get ready. There's going to be some crazy stuff. Like I said, who knows? You might hear me sing "God Help Your Souls."
Do it.
But you know, we're going to talk about some things. I'm definitely going to have some cooking stuff on here too. I know I'm not a great cook. I'm not professionally trained, so by no means am I here to claim such things. But I like to throw things together every once in a while, and so hopefully I'll be doing more of that, and we'll show you guys some of it.
Yeah, come on and hang out with us while we chill and stay away from the screens. So.
That's right.
Yeah.
So with that, have a great day. We look forward to talking to you guys. We love you all, even you.